eighth straight year in support of this group that we truly believe in, and we've helped. I've taken some of Jason's friends there and done some things for these folks. Amazing organization, and we continue to support it. We supported them with a nice check yesterday as well. And I want to introduce to you somebody who's with the Air Force for 12 years, lives here in Aurora, did serve in Iraq, Afghanistan, and Qatar, and like I said, lives here in Aurora as part of the group, and has a little story and an update to tell you with the group. And Josh Taylor, please.
Thank you everybody here for being here tonight. I know I'm just kind of like the fly on the wall, just invading on your guys' like really personal thing, but I really thank you for welcoming me here. I'm with the Midwest Shelter for Homeless Veterans. We are a nonprofit social service agency that has access of care in 13 Chicagoland counties, basically all of north central Illinois, that is the most populated with veterans. We service and we are an ancillary kind of support for the VA. The VA has 4 walls and just a certain amount of case managers and staff that can service all the veteran needs, but unfortunately there's just too many to be had within the VA, and so there's organizations like us that do support these veterans when the VA cannot. Not to say anything negative against the VA. I do get care from the VA. I had an appointment there at Hines earlier today. I do love them, but I do understand in a bureaucratic way what they can and cannot do. My story is very closely tied to not only MSHB, but also apparently your guys' organization as well that I'm learning tonight. I served from 2002 to 2015 in the United States Air Force. 9/11 happened when I was a sophomore in college at DePaul University in downtown Chicago. The events of that day was it was alarming, seeing nothing but outbound trains and everybody kind of evacuating the city, not knowing if we were under attack as well. That sort of stuck with me the rest of my sophomore year, and I decided to separate, and by October I was in boot camp. I served until 2015 in Iraq, Afghanistan, and then Qatar for my final deployment, and so I've seen everything that our decisions have made and everything that our decisions have resulted in with the veterans that came home. I separated in 2015 mostly because I was going through a very ugly divorce at the time, and my mom was diagnosed with terminal brain cancer. So I wanted to come home and help with her, but I didn't understand the nuances that came with separating from the military. Going off to, imagine an 18-year-old kid who has their parents telling them every single decision they're ever gonna make. And they just have it all made for them, and they go off to the military, and everybody's telling them everything they ever do. And the next thing you know, you're 33 years old, and you don't know how to file for an insurance claim. you don't know a lot of basic things that have been done for you. And so I was overwhelmed, and it hit me hard, and I had a mental health break a week after my mom passed away in 2017. And that resulted in me being homeless. I did not have a place to stay. My sister, who was my only support in the area, had just had a newborn baby. I was not going to impede my recovery on that. And that was my first introduction in July of 2017 to the Midwest Shelter of Homeless Veterans. Apparently, I just found out tonight you guys were supporting us back then, so I'm sure that I've been personally affected by your guys' generosity. So I just want to say personally, thank you for what I was able to achieve through this program. I'll kind of wrap it up a little bit, but through the program, I lived for 5 months in transitional housing. If anybody's aware of the downtown Wheaton area, the house that's right across the street from the train tracks, with the big sign in front of it, I lived there for 5 months, from July to December of 2017. I was connected with a lot of VA mental health and substance abuse, mental health and substance abuse counseling at the time. Got involved with veteran organizations that gave me kind of a call to serve again through employment, and full circle back in 2020, I started working with the organization and have been with the organization since, doing really anything I can, helping case managers understand the nuances that really come with living with the stress of not knowing what your next meal is going to come from or where you're going to live the next night, to the resilience of having to, just really listen to people and humble yourself enough to accept the help that's in front of you. And I just wanted to say thank you for assisting in the work that we do. We can't do our jobs without the support of the community and individuals like yourselves. So I just want to say thank you for bringing such an incredible story that I'm learning about tonight about Jason that I'm sorry that I didn't get to know him, but I see the love and admiration and connectedness from all of you guys and the families involved that it's overwhelming, and I just want to say thank you. So